Greetings, scholars. I want to take a moment to talk to you about setting up your works cited or working bibliography for electronic sources. So on Blackboard, I have put the Purdue Owl MLA website. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to go home. Uh, and from this page, you're going to scroll down to your MLA guide. And in here, you're going to scroll down to MLA style formatting guide. And we're going to go into MLA works cited electronic sources. Once we click onto the electronic sources, you're going to pay attention to the information that's here. Look at this basic style for citations of electronic sources. Here it tells you the information that you will need to record or need to find. It also tells you here that you will collect as much of the information as possible, meaning that you're not going to be able to find all of this information. So the first thing that you start with is always the author, then the title of the article, then the title of the website. Most of that we're going to have. So we want to add the YouTube video that we have for cancel culture to our list. And all I'm going to do is pull down to YouTube video. It gives me all of the things that I need to look for on the video in order to create my entry. So I'm going to do the one that we started off with cancel culture, which was the explanation of cancel culture. You can use this video. You can pull information from this video. This video gave you a lot of good information about definition, history, how cancel culture works. So you are free to quote from the video. You're going to add this information to your working bibliography. And so we've already done the Google Doc version. I want to concentrate on the Word document for this video. So we've already formatted the working bibliography for Microsoft Word. So what we're going to do now is we're going to format the entry for Microsoft Word, which is a little different than those of you who are using Google Docs. So here we're going to put our cursor after working bibliography, and I am going to hit enter twice. Now, look at this. My computer is still set for center, and it cannot center. If you center these entries, it is going to be incorrect, and you're going to lose points from this assignment. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to go back up, and I'm going to make sure that I hit the align left button so that I go back to the left margin, and I start at the left margin. So the video, I'm going to go back to the video. Which is here, right? And I'm going to look for information. So in this case, I need to find the author. The author is not a person, but it is the Denver 7 TV station. So I'm going to start with that. I'm going to keep an eye on my instructions for my YouTube video, and I'm going to follow all of these instructions. So I already know that Denver 7 is going to be my author. So I'm just going to type Denver 7. I'm going to put a period here. And then I'm going to type the title of the video. Remember, the title of the video goes into quotation marks. So the title of the video is an explanation. And look at capitalization as I do this. We are going to capitalize all important words in the title. We do not capitalize prepositions, so of is not capitalized. Cancel culture is in single quotes. I do not capitalize coordinated conjunctions. I do not capitalize articles unless they begin or end the title. I'm going to put my period, and remember quotation marks go outside of the punctuation. The next thing I need to know, according to uh, my source information, is where I got who uploaded the information to YouTube, right? So it just says I'm gonna put YouTube is the name of the website, and YouTube is gonna be italicized, followed by a comma, followed by uploaded by the group that put it up here. And if I go back to the YouTube video and I click on more, I see everything that's in here, and I see here Denver 7 is also the people who uploaded the video. So I'm going to go back to my Word document and I'm going to fill in this information. I'm going to type YouTube. Remember, YouTube is spelled with capital Y, capital T is going to be followed by a comma. I am going to go back and I'm going to make sure that I italicize it in Word. All I have to do is go up here and click the I. It's italicized. It's uploaded by Denver 7. I'm going to put a comma. The next thing it asks for, I already know this is the date. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to look for the date that it was uploaded. There's always a date. The date is here, February 5th, 2020. And I am going to make sure that I put 5. I always put the day first and then capital FEB. Now, because February has a long spelling, I am just going to use the first 3 letters followed by a period. I am going to put the year, which is 2020. I'm going to follow it with a comma. And after that, I'm going to go back to my formatting. And I'm going to go back to the YouTube video. So after that, I have the date. Now the only thing I need is the URL. So I'm going to go to the video. I'm just going to copy the URL. And I'm going to go back to my Word document. And I am going to paste the URL there. And I'm going to follow it with a period. MLA requires that every entry end with a period. So now that I have the information that I need typed in here, now I have to format this correctly, okay? Which means I need to create a hanging indentation. If I look at my sample, if I go back to the YouTube video, to my works cited page, you can see that this is a hanging indentation. In other words, the first line starts at the margin, the second line is indented. Word will do this for you. All you have to do, I'm going to go back, I'm going to highlight this, and now I'm going to go up here. So if I have my toolbar open, I see paragraph written here, and I'm going to click on this little box right here that's next to paragraph, and another box is going to open. I am going to go to special, and I'm going to click hanging. Once I click hanging, the only thing I have to do is click OK. And my hanging indentation is created for me. I don't have to do anything to it. Is this formatted correctly? Not quite, because MLA says that all entries on a working bibliography need to be double spaced. So I'm just going to go back up here to my line space options now, and I'm just going to pull down to 2.0, which is double space, and voila, my entry is set up correctly. Your entry should look exactly like mine. This entry is required for you to put on your working bibliography because it is a potential source that you may use for your paper. Okay, so follow my instructions, watch this video carefully, look at spacing. It's just double space, single space for the heading, double space everywhere else. My last name is on here. This looks neat, it looks professional. I expect yours to look neat. I expect it to look professional. If it's not, I am going to take off points from your assignment. So if you have any questions, the first thing I want you to do is watch this video over and over. If you watch this video 3 times and you still have questions, please email me, philip.blackman@aamu.edu, and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. I will see you in the next video. Good research to you.